you watched?
Good morning.
Good morning. Have you watched the new Secret Invasion show yet?
I have not. Is that on Disney Plus?
Yeah. So it came out
Okay.
Wednesday. Usually, I think Wednesday's usually like the Marvel days, or the Disney
Mm-hmm.
Plus days, where they reveal like Marvel and Star Wars. And so the new show came out, and it was found out that the intro was created through AI.
Ooh.
Through AI art, and it caused a lot of backlash, like a lot of backlash.
I wonder what they used for input on that, like their
Well,
description. Like,
I
did
have
they go
that.
through like
I have that
a
answer for you.
GPT thing.
So I have that answer for you. And
Okay.
so a tweet here from a Stephen Ford says Marvel Disney have infinite money yet used AI for Secret Invasion opening credits. A slap in the face to literally every artist Disney has ever worked with, and something that overshadows the hard work everyone did on this show. But according to Method Studios,
Okay.
right? While the AI component provided optimal results, AI is just one tool among the array of tool sets our artists used. No artist jobs were replaced by incorporating these new tools. Instead, they complemented and assisted our creative teams. Teams of designers skillfully leverage the power of both existing and custom AI technologies to apply the otherworldly and alien look. The entire process, guided by expert art direction, encompassed the initial storyboard phase, illustration, AI generation, 2D, 3D animation, and culminated in the final compositing stage.
My only question with that would be: was this during the writer's strike stuff that happened to coincide?
This must have happened. This must have been done. I usually assume that it's usually a year in advance.
True.
You know,
True.
but it's usually it's probably just a couple months. But I mean, I think this was already all done. The intro looks amazing. They also said, working on Secret Invasion, a captivating show exploring the infiltration of aliens into human society, provided an exceptional opportunity to delve into the intriguing realm of AI, specifically for creating unique character attributes and movements. Utilizing a custom AI tool for this particular element perfectly aligned with the project's overall theme and the desired aesthetic. And again, no one was replaced. No one lost their jobs in this whole process. As you see, they had a whole team of artists who knew what they were doing amongst this, and it's there.
It's just going to be a new avenue of music, I think. Like 80s were for rap, I guess, in a sense. You might actually get a style of music out of all this somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, people are finding ways to utilize it. Teams of groups of artists and producers alike. I'm not mad at it. Now, this isn't really much news. I just kind of thought this was kind of interesting to see that when
Disney of all people.
I mean, well, first off, I'm changing the subject now. Like, I was going through my emails, and I get like Indeed emails still for some odd reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
one of the
too.
emails was AI chat prompt engineer for Goldman Sachs. It was like $250,000 a year. I was like, what are they doing? What are they doing? So I thought it was kind of interesting. I didn't apply. I'm not interested. I like my job here doing podcasts, you know. But I thought, but there's a lot of occupations currently that are utilizing AI for engineering or whatever they use it for. They're getting it done. So, it's nice to see that people are turning against the tide that they thought was coming against them, and they found a way. They're starting to find ways to utilize it and to conform and to live with it. Like I always said, nature and technology always exist.
It's always scary at first in some aspects too.
Yeah. Today we're doing.
People are they're not big on change. I mean, like, just for an example, like when Bob Dylan went to electric, people had a stir about that. So it's just a weak example, but
And look what happened. Look what happened in
Yep.
the end. He created beautiful music. All right, so we did music. What were the 5 songs you chose?
Parabola by Tool.
Okay.
The Warmth by Incubus.
Okay.
Trouble Every Day by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. And D7 by Nirvana.
Which one?
And these aren't D7 by Nirvana. They did a cover. It's a cover, actually.
Okay.
And these aren't in any particular order with the pictures that we show, but the last one that I remember was Waterfall by Jimi Hendrix. Or May This Be Love. Not Waterfall, excuse me. It's May This Be Love.
Very nice. I chose Rawhide.
Nice. Don't you dare make me sing that again.
The Last Day by Polo, by Incredible Polo. I also did Walk the Line by Santino LaSaint. Which is actually a really interesting song. I actually did a heavy metal song called Depths 3 by Silent Planet, which I think actually came out probably my favorite one. And Anomaly by I See Stars, which is a newer song, but one of my favorites right now.
I see.
You know, we've been talking about the use of music and AI. I think if you want to do the next episode, we could conjure up our songs. The next episode, we'll get 3 songs and we'll rate them. We'll do like a radio show theme.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, next week we're gonna do a radio show themed episode of The Artificial Mind with AI music. AI music. You choose 3, I choose 3, and we'll get it done. But let's not waste any time. Let's go right into it.
Let's get lyricized.
All right. So
all right,
you chose this one is
this is yep, correct. God. Now up till this album, I liked Tool a lot, but after I heard this song, I really liked Tool a lot. This song gets into your head a little bit. It definitely gets you more hyped up, more spiritual feeling. It does a lot for me. I usually, when I get moved by a song, I can get like a whole movie in my head. Like my dream someday will be to do movies to put along with the music that I already got for it in my head. And oh God, problem is I wouldn't be able to get all the rights to these songs to put in the movie because they would just be awesome. But this song in particular is basically talking about be here now, enjoy this moment, this time that you're breathing, that you're alive. And I think I listened to this song at least 20 times last night, watching different people's reactions to it and stuff.
Yeah, I know that this song has like a deep connection and theme of conscience to this as well. And there's also been like I actually have it written down here that there's actually themes of like sex and the spirituality of sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's another theme that I also pick up.
The male and female
as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
very good choice. Very good choice.
Most of the songs that I put on here are very moving to me. That's what I want to put on here. Like a lot of music does that, but these ones, these particular 5 songs were a perfect mesh of lyric and music. That's how I look at it.
Very nice. I like it, and bass as well.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom.
This one kind of silly, but I wanted something more, but this came out cute because I love Daxons. But this one is Rawhide. Rawhide is the classic Western theme song originally written by Ned Washington and composed by Dmitri Tiomkin. It was famously performed as the theme song for the television series of the same name. It's primarily about the life and challenges of cowboys working on cattle drives. But the lyrics describe the cowboys' dedication and perseverance as they keep the cattle moving. You know, the rolling, 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 keep them doggies rolling. Despite various obstacles and difficult conditions, they are tasked with driving the herd through swollen streams, enduring rain, wind, and other challenges. The phrase "hell bent for leather" indicates the determination and commitment to their work. But the song also conveys a sense of longing and missing loved ones left behind. The narrator expresses a desire for companionship, good food, victuals, love and affection, love and kissing, that are waiting for them at the end of their ride. The chorus emphasizes the need to keep the cattle moving and maintain the momentum, but the cowboys are urged to move them on, head them up, cut them out. It's like, move them on, head them up, cut them out, ride them in. Move them on, head them up, rawhide. So using the traditional techniques of herding and controlling the livestock, and they use that in the lyrics of the song and in the song. But the song captured the spirit of cowboys. I do love this song. I don't remember how I stumbled upon this song. I kind of just I was listening to Western music one day, and it just kind of popped out. I was like, oh, this is great. One of my favorite songs. Has nothing to do with the Midjourney image. I feel kind of bad about it, but I just love how this came out. So
you appeal to everybody that way. It's a good song, and you get some doggies out of it.
Exactly.
But you probably heard that song 20 times before you actually heard it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, for real.
With this next piece, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to tell you, what is this? Because this
would be a Jimi Hendrix inspired. The song was "May This Be Love," and I already made a mistake by calling it "Waterfall," but that's actually the first word in the lyrics. Waterfall, nothing can harm me at all. My worries seem so very small. Oh, my waterfall. Yeah, Jimmy. The only man who's badass, sexy, and beautiful at the same time. He was just... That's his native roots.
That song is literally a psychedelic ballad. But it also talks about the beauty of nature as well, too.
Yep. Yeah, he was in all of that stuff. That's what I loved about him. He was a rocker, but he had a nature side to him too.
It's very cool because in his music he always talks about this enchantment of living long, and using the spirit to live forever, and I think that's very beautiful. But this song, I am very familiar with this song, and it has a desire for a deep and it's like he's asking for a deep and profound love connection, where he's hoping that the intense emotions that could potentially lead to a lasting, fulfilling relationship.
And he just wants it to last as long as possible.
Yeah.
Don't ever change your ways.
Yep.
All with me for another 100 days.
I really
You wrote really good stuff.
I really do love this song.
I'd say his lyrics match his music.
He is, to me, one of the greatest guitarists. Well, to many people, he's one of the greatest guitarists and songwriters of all times. And this song was actually part of his debut studio album, it released in 1967. That album was "Are You Experienced?"
No. Great album. All of them are great albums.
Very good, very good. The next one is a newer song called "Anomaly" by I See Stars. The song just came out just a couple weeks ago.
Who's your lead singer? Girl or guy?
Devin Oliver. It's a male. They're actually from Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, they're from your land. They are. Remember that song remember when we did the Amp Radio show and I played a song and you were like, "What was that?" This is the song that I am portraying. The song, how do I say this? It seems to express a sense of personal introspection and self-identity. the singer acknowledges feeling like an outsider or a villain, and like he's experiencing like these conflicting emotions. And he expresses the desire to break free from the current state of being and live differently. And the repeated mention of being an anomaly suggests a feeling of being different or unique compared to others. There is a yearning for understanding and acceptance from someone referred to as my evermore, which I think is one of the best parts of the song, which is part of the chorus, which he says, "My evermore, have you finally figured me out? Anomaly, I'm an anomaly, anomaly, I'm an anomaly." Very,
nice.
Very beautiful. And
I will check that out.
yeah, I mean, I'll play it when we finish the show, so you can hear it one more time. But there is a yearning for understanding and acceptance from someone that is referred to as my evermore, and the singer seems to be seeking validation and hoping that this person will finally understand them. Like they want to be figured out and have their true self recognized. The mention of time and the idea of resetting the clock could indicate a desire for a fresh start or a new beginning. The singer may feel burdened by past mistakes or experiences and longs for a clean slate. But ultimately, without more information like about this specific song or any official explanations provided by the songwriter, like all these interpretations vary.
Mhm.
You know, like, and this is the interpretation that I had from it. I feel like I could relate to this. And so many people could relate to this. A lot of people feel like an anomaly. Now, the image itself, I think it came out beautiful. It shows this woman, and the art itself is just right on. It's like thrown on splash paint with a little bit of drip art into it over in the bottom. And
wheels.
I think this image perfectly depicts the song. And there were actually some really good ones that came out of this too. Yep. And you ready for the next one?
The mic was cutting out a little bit there.
Yep. And
all right. This would be inspired by Nirvana's cover of D7. Now, D7 was actually written by a guy named, oh, good Lord, I'm going to forget his last name, Sage. But anyways, this is a really kind of pepped up, I wouldn't say this was a very moving song, but this just kind of gets you going. Straight as an arrow, defect, not straight, not so straight, reject. It's kind of Nirvana's style of writing. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward punk rock song.
I've actually never heard this song before.
Yeah, just check it out. It's on their. It was like an EP. It had 3 songs. It was harmoning. But I wanted to see what it would throw in for a visual stimuli, if you will, on our mid-journey. And I kind of liked how the stairway made an arrow shape.
Yes.
So I went with that. So I was like, okay, it definitely conveyed that part.
Like a portal.
And it does look, yeah, and it looks like a portal, and that's what D7 stands for in the song is Dimension 7. And that was another thing. I kind of like that Kurt Cobain was talking about dimensions and shit. It's like, oh, I don't hear that every day.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's probably one of my favorite Nirvana songs.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This one is Depths the Third by Silent Planet. This is a very heavy song, but a very deep song.
You've played me some Silent Planet before, and I think I actually downloaded some the other day, so bravo to you.
Yeah, so this one, Depths the Third, the first 2 are amazing, by the way, but the third one, it explores the themes of introspection, personal struggle, and the complexity of human emotions. And like when you hear the opening lines, they suggest a connection to the sea, symbolizing something vast and all-knowing, and the vocalist feels small and cowardly in comparison. The lyrics mention being abandoned by time and sailing in circles, which could represent a sense of aimlessness or being trapped in repetitive patterns, and the reference to the moon and the sigh of flesh evokes a feeling of loneliness and fragility. There is a desire for connection and understanding as he asks for the moon to rest their head on the breast and listen to their inner turmoil. And the imagery of broken masts and shattered ore suggests a state of disarray and vulnerability. The lyrics also mention darkness, suicide, and the struggle against one's own inner demons. And there's a longing to be loved and remembered despite the moments of forgetfulness and departure. But as the song progresses, there's a recognition of the destructive forces at play by symbolizing by the storm and the fury of the sea, and the singer confronts their own mortality and questions the perception of their existence. Did I lose you?
So out of order comes chaos.
Yeah.
Out of chaos comes order.
Yeah. And also, like, the mention of disintegration and the quest for someone to be the fire that burns in their lungs could imply a desire for passion, vitality, and a connection that transcends mere existence. It is a very deeply introspective and emotional song, and it's one of my favorite songs of all times. And I think that the image portrayed here really shows a sense of the emotion and the theme that I was looking for with this song, and it came out perfectly.
Like that. And it coincides with we'll see how your transition goes into my next one, because if it does, it'll go great with this one.
Let's see.
So this song is an Incubus song. It's called The Warmth. And a little side note, I used to get songs all the time that would really motivate me. And as you get older, it's harder to find a song that'll like really get you motivated like you used to when you were young. So this was a couple years ago. I was out camping and I just had a mix going on, and this song came out of nowhere and it really moved me. It felt like the song sounds like you're in the ocean, well, it even has whale songs at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I thought that. It's just a beautiful piece. I'd like to close my eyes, go numb, but there's a cold wind coming from the top of the highest high-rise today. And that's where this picture kind of comes in. It's showing like someone looking down on the city, seeing all the pollution, just all the negativity of it. Yeah. But there's this chorus. This is the part that really got me. I think I might have even got a little teary-eyed when I heard this, because it was... when there's a universal lyric that's true to everyone, I think it moves pretty much everyone the same way. But the chorus was, so don't let the world bring you down. Not everyone here is that fucked up and cold. Remember why you came here, and while you're alive, experience the warmth before you grow old. I really like that.
I love that. Very, touches upon themes of self-discovery and personal growth as well. Because when you're growing in age, but you're also growing in spirit too, aren't you?
There's a pattern too that you notice. I'm picking all these songs that seem to they're building you up after you've been kind of knocked down a few hundred times too.
Yeah.
But also a
sense of, protecting land, protecting nature, conserving it, and keeping it the way how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one. And the next. So this one is The Last Day by Incredible Polo. This song has a sense of urgency and a desire to fully embrace and appreciate love and life. The song emphasizes the importance of living each day as if it's your last. Very simple. It's asked that they can approach life and their love as if every day is their final opportunity, and this is the perspective encourages a sense of immediacy, cherishing the present moment and not taking anything for granted. And then there's a repetition of, oh, our love is so far, suggests a longing for a deeper connection, a desire to bridge any emotional distance that may exist. The love that they have is valuable and precious, and they want to make the most of it. The chorus reflects the narrator's efforts to express their love and devotion, and the mention of gas tin and blasting the barrier could represent breaking through limitations and barriers to fully experience and express their feelings.
That about covers it.
It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. My son actually sent me this song.
Okay, this was the one that he was talking about.
Yeah,
okay.
he actually sent me this one. And ready for you? Your last one?
Yeah, sure. You know, it sounds like he's going to end up being on this podcast with us down the road. He's going to be like our third music critic, and
he may be taking our jobs while we work on something else.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me
is
about
this my last one coming up?
Yep.
Okay. So again, I was trying to choose songs for this show that were kind of either made you feel good or updated you or just had something to do with the times.
Yeah.
This song was written by Frank Zappa, and it was in regards to the Watts riots back in the 60s, I believe. And if you look at the lyrics, people, you'll see that it almost reads like a rap from the 60s. Now, I know that rap actually originated in the late 70s. Everybody thinks it was the 80s, but it was actually started in the late 70s.
Yep.
And a lot of artists back then still had that feeling of a rap without it being rap. Bob Dylan's another good one with the Subterranean Homesick Blues, that Johnny's in the basement, the natural beat to it. But this one I liked because it was Frank Zappa's always been very good about political things, how government can be against you and stuff. But I'll just read a few words from his stuff. Well, I've seen fires burning and the local people turning on the merchants in the shops who used to sell their brooms and mops, and every other household item. Watched a mob just turn and bite them, and they say it served them right because a few of them are white. And that's the same across the nation, black and white discrimination, yelling, "You can't understand me," and all that other jazz they hand me, and the papers and TV, and all the mass stupidity that seems to grow more every day. Each time you hear some nitwit say he wants to go and do you in because the color of your skin just don't appeal to him, no matter if it's black or white, because he's out for blood tonight. You know, it's pretty powerful
Strobridge
stuff.
out here fucking spitting. Strobridge is spitting, guys.
Usually Frank Zappa stuff's a little more silly too.
Yeah.
So I kind of like.
It's very interesting that he did something like this. I do respect it. I love the riot depiction too. All right, here we go for the very last one.
I hear ya.
Drum roll. So this one is Santino. It's still going. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like,
I don't know why the sound's acting up.
Yeah, because it's all going here. This song is Santino Le Saint. This song is called "Walk the Line." Let me look for my notes here real quick. This song is actually very interesting because it explores themes of individuality, social expectations, and the desire for freedom and personal fulfillment. The first verse expresses a sense of disillusionment with the status quo. It is observed it's observed that people being stuck in their routines and unable to differentiate between truth and lies, and the imagery of working hard and taking pay cuts while pleading for a paycheck highlights the struggle and dissatisfaction that can arise from a societal norm and its expectations. The chorus deflects a yearning for something more meaningful or fulfilling, and the singer expresses a desire to break free from a passive, submissive role and be a wolf in the world full of sheep. They want material success, new whip and a house on the beach. That's the lyric. But more importantly, they want peace of mind and are willing to strive for it. In the second verse, it's reflected on their own experience and resilience, that they acknowledge that their pain and individuality have shaped them and made them different from others. And they question the authenticity of those in power and assert that they don't need saving because they see through the lies. The lyrics also criticize the societal consumption of misinformation and manipulation, and it's repeated again in the chorus that emphasizing the singer's refusal to conform to societal expectations and their determination to maintain their own identity in pursuit of peace. It's refused to let their life go down in flames than to try to make their voice heard amidst chaos and distractions.
My mic had went out for a minute there. I apologize.
No, it's all good. So the very powerful song. I think the image itself is simple, but it shows, you know, a man in a suit with his skull, and I'm not, you know, I'm not opposed to thinking that this is what the devils of all trades look like. You know, because you know we have to have our.
We all need a brand.
You know, you only break the simulation if you start breaking the simulation. You know, you just gotta start pushing it and toying with it and things like that. You know, but
absolutely,
you know, again, there's a lot of good music out there. I'm sure we're gonna do this again. I'm sure we're gonna do this again.
Yeah, this is fun. I liked how some of the results. Others I'm definitely going to work on. This is something that I can do on my pastime too. I liked how this idea turned out.
Yeah. And so next week we're not going to have any images. We're just going to do a straight radio show, right? So we're going to do a radio theme. You choose 3. You know what? Choose 4 songs. I'll choose 4 songs. And we'll take it from there. Lyrics are beautiful. Lyrics are interpretive. Lyrics can be anything, and I'm glad that we were able to do such a cool episode like this. So, guys, you know where to find us. www.linktree.com/theartificialmindpodcast. All our links are there. You can, you know, leave a review, send us an email, give us a suggestion of an episode. We'd love to take it in. You have anything to say before we go, Strobridge?
I hope y'all can hear me. I love you. Keep on listening. Tune in. We got more coming.
Yep. See you guys next week.